To set up the split squat, we're actually going to start in the bottom of the position. The key things we're looking for. The back knee is going to be positioned directly below the hip, and the back foot's going to be up on the ball of the foot. And in order to get my core engaged, I'm going to have a slight tuck, like I'm trying to tuck my butt underneath me to help me stabilize my hips and my core. The front leg, one of the most important keys is going to be keeping that front foot planted. So we're going to set our foot into a position where if we drew a line down from our knee, it's going to strike somewhere between the laces and the big toe, depending on your specific body lengths. This will be our start position. As we go up into the ascent, we're always going to focus on maintaining the 3 points of contact in that front leg, that front foot. So the big toe, the pinky toe, and the heel, throughout this motion, want to remain stable, and that's going to keep us stable as we go through the movement. I'm going to keep the tuck that I created in the setup. I'm going to keep the 3 points of contact. I'm going to very slightly put some weight into that lead leg, just so we have maybe a 60-40 split, and drive that front foot into the ground as that back leg kicks through the floor. As I come to the top, I'm thinking about pinching the thighs together and maintaining that stable base. As we come down, we're going to relax that back knee, allowing it to drop straight to the floor, slight touch, and drive back to the top. We're going to allow the lead knee to travel as needed so that we can maintain our position, but we're going to keep those 3 points of contact on the front foot. Some of the things to look out for is if during this motion you feel discomfort anywhere in the body, some of the main areas people will find that is, number one is going to be on the back knee. Now, if you're feeling a lot of tension in that back knee during this movement, what you're likely doing is sitting back on that knee as opposed to slightly favoring that lead leg, which we're trying to do. So take a look at your position, possibly shorten up your stance a little bit, and rely a little bit more on that lead leg, initiating that push through the ground. Vice versa. If you feel some discomfort on the front of the knee, it's possible that you might be cramping yourself up a little bit too much. As you come to the bottom, you might feel that heel coming off the ground, and that's going to put a little bit of extra pressure to that lead knee. So, simple fix, bring it out slightly. Again, slightly lean forward to get some pressure onto that lead leg, and drive from there. Okay? The last most common place to get that would be in this hip. So if you have any mobility restrictions in your quad or in your hip flexor, and it is causing you to hit this type of motion, as opposed to being able to keep that extension, other than addressing the mobility concern, a good way to do it would be go inside a rack, something like this, or against a wall, and use your hands to assist you in keeping posture and helping you as you press down into the rack to reduce the amount of effort needed to perform this exercise. Cool. Give it a shot.